Alright, what's up? We are back on a Tuesday. We have selfies today in South Korea, which was the country that I guessed and landmarked because I thought it wouldn't be North Korea, but then it ended up being North Korea, even though at first I thought it was North Korea because the buildings looked kind of Soviet. You know, whatever, man. We have maybe Switzerland or Liechtenstein or something. I think it might be. I mean, it's not necessarily locam. I cannot tell. I don't know. I don't think it's Liechtenstein. I mean, I don't. Whatever, man. South Korea, Japan. I don't think it's Monaco, so it's probably France or Italy, maybe. I think it's Italy. Yeah, it's definitely Italy. We have the Italian road number. I was gonna say France would use blue and white chevrons, but yeah, should be Italy. This is one of the countries that I don't like. That's South Korea. That's, I guess it's Taiwan. That kind of makes sense. This is Italy. Don't know. Taiwan, I think. Not South Korea. No, I think it's South Korea. Japan. 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 Wait, hang on. What? No, this is not Japan. This is Italy. I just saw the mirror. I was like, oh yeah, mirror is Japan, but obviously that's kind of the gimmick. We have a mirror in every location. That's Japan. That's Taiwan. That's South Korea. Okay, we're back. Okay. So what's gonna be the hard one here? I don't know. Maybe Taiwan. Maybe I don't. It doesn't matter, man. That's Taiwan. That's Taiwan. That's Taiwan, right? And that's Taiwan. What's gonna be the easy one? Maybe South Korea. Maybe no. Japan is probably gonna be the easy one. Maybe Italy. It doesn't matter, man. Italy, Italy, and Italy. South Korea, South Korea, that's South Korea, and that's South Korea, and then Japan. Potentially, maybe. Taiwan, Italy, South Korea, and Japan. Boom. Italy was actually easy. Maybe the idea is that Italy is the odd one out and all of the other ones look somewhat similar. But I thought there was like no obvious indicator that it was Italy besides, you know, the license plates and the language and the signs and the road number and the architecture and the chevrons, you know. Like no flag, right? Like no text saying this is Italy, but you had the Korean text and Japan is, and you have the Japanese language, and Japan is like always the easy country. Oh well, Turbo Tuesday. Is it JHK or is it someone else? It is JHK as always. Okay, cool. I mean, there is an outline of an island. Is it like New Zealand or what am I looking at here? I guess New Zealand is my best guess. Is it like the northern tip ever? Could try and maybe line this up, right? I mean, that's kind of the whole point behind it. Maybe that's just the entirety of New Zealand. I think that might just be the entirety of New Zealand looking at it. So that's not going to be helpful. So we just have to line it up. Opito Bay. Athena's Rock. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know. Rabbit Island, not here. Takatu Point Lookout. Elephant Point. Whatever the hell that is. That's too flat. I mean, is that an island or a peninsula? That's probably a peninsula, and then this thing is an island. But that's gonna be impossible to find because it's gonna be tiny. This is probably too flat. Something like this. No, it doesn't make sense. Maybe something like that. I mean, I don't know. I'll just stay where I am, and it's gonna be the South Island. Hole in the wall. I mean, I looked at it, or it's more like I scanned over it. I mean, whatever, man. That's fine. Should be. I thought it was Russia at first. Now I think it's Ukraine. Copyright. 2019. Oh, that's text here. Crew of Golden Eagle. Kera. Ultras Poltava. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna trust that it's actually Poltava. The angle kind of lines up. We just need to pick a microrayon. Get lucky. I mean, low-key 5 cable. Haha. Yeah, something in here. I should pick something in here where you actually have typical apartment blocks. It doesn't matter. It really does not matter at all. Just pick something. But what if, you know? I mean, it could be a completely different city. It really does not matter, man. It really does not matter. Just sending it. I mean, that's actually super findable. What the hell? Okay. Wow. I mean, close enough, huh? Yeah. That doesn't tell me much. So this is where it all comes down to a good region guess, which is something that I don't have, unfortunately. I thought it was Brazil. I mean, laugh at me if it's not. I almost would have clicked like somewhere in here. Maybe even more south. But I'm kind of worried that it might be near the Amazon, but I don't really think that. I don't know, man. Just click in here, find a railway. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. I don't even know if I'm in here. Like, Brazil is an enigma to me. And I'm not 100% convinced that it is Brazil. I mean, it just looks like Brazil to me. I mean, I'm just kind of worried it's like up here somewhere. I just have to send. Yeah, I mean, we survived. And this is it Ghana or Senegal? I think it's Ghana. I mean, that looks like Ghana. Okay. Mountains north. Find a river. The thing is, this car is not on that many roads, you know? It's not a big river. It ends over there, maybe it doesn't. But there's a city southeast of us, and then we need a river. Like something like this would fit, but there are really not many roads here that have coverage. I'm not seeing any rivers. Maybe it's like this hill. But then, I mean, there is a lot of coverage around Kumasi, but I'm not seeing a river, you know. Like, I don't know. So maybe, I feel like the Palms are more coastal. So maybe I do want to click somewhere down here. I don't know. I'm not seeing any rivers, right? It's probably not on the map. This is probably too flat. Like, I don't know. It's just Ghana. Okay. I mean, yeah, it makes sense that it's near Accra if it's such a tiny road. Because really all of the coverage with the truck is around Accra and Kumasi. So I guess I could have used some logic there. Is this like Denmark or something? Maybe 2019. Yeah, I would think it's like Denmark or Sweden, maybe, right? Where do you get this symbol? Maybe there's a year about that, maybe not. I feel like if it's Sweden, it's gonna be near Denmark. It's kind of my thinking here, but I really don't know. What if it's something dumb? Like... I think for now I would have just clicked, like, I don't know, somewhere down there. Kind of hedge for Denmark and Sweden because I really don't know. It's so interesting though, because it almost looks like Gen 2, but I'm like 99% sure that it's Gen 3. It's like, I was worried, what if it's like, I don't know, Åland Islands? It's not, but like, it's gonna be something dumb, like, I don't know, Gotland, Öland, Bornholm, like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be too far north. I don't even know if I'm like in the right region of the world. It could be, I mean, it should be Europe, but I don't know. I think like hedging Denmark and Sweden is my best guess, and it's Belgium. Now it's Gen 2. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can click Belgium. Going Germany on that is a bit of a troll. I mean, it looks a lot like Hamburg. Like, I can't lie. Like, if this were Gen 2, I would have been like, do we still have like a little bit of Gen 2 left in Hamburg? Because it looks like Blankenese or Hochkamp or something, like Western Hamburg, like the super rich areas. But yeah, Gen 3, I don't know, boss. I mean, there is Gen 3 in Hamburg, and it's only down here. But that area does not look like that. Anyway, we're not here to guess shame, we're here to complain that it's Belgium. Also, did someone go Netherlands on that with the white plate? Like, come on, man. Like, my guess is better than multiple of the guesses on the screen. Yeah, that's not gonna hold. Like, you can't go Sweden on Belgium. I mean, I got close in Ukraine and Ghana, but those are kind of free, right? Because Ukraine, it just says the city, and it is line-upable. Ghana, it just kind of has to be there, because it's a tiny road with a truck, so there's not that many options. And then Brazil is a bad region guess. New Zealand is findable. And then Belgium is clickable. I don't know. That's tough. Oh well. And we also still need to do the alphabet hunt. We are still looking for Denmark. I guess it didn't show up in the Turbo Challenge, but it did yesterday. Is this another Belgium? I think it just might be. Imagine knowing pedestrian crossing signs. Isn't this also France? I think this is also France. Okay, a double France today. Is this Taiwan somehow? Would be my guess. Is anything else possible? I guess so. We're getting like similar countries today. Like 2 Frances, a Thailand, and a Cambodia, and a Poland probably. Is it Poland? Or is it like Slovakia or something. I think I saw a red car. Yeah. I think you get red car in Czechia and Slovakia. I mean, you know, it's a game of GeoGuessr. Oh well. And I will see you guys tomorrow.